Hey everyone, so it's already time for January favorites. I am really excited to do these favorites right now because I have so many new favorites this month that I am honestly in love with. I've been getting more comments than ever about how much people have been liking my look lately. I actually just did film a look taking you through my flawless face, bright eyes, bronzy looking glow, and that will be up either before or after this video, I'm not sure, but either way I will link it as soon as it is up, or maybe it is already up, so we'll see. So as you guys know, I like to start off with my beauty products, starting with skincare, and then I go into face, eyes, lips, you know the drill. So the first thing I want to talk about is my Benigma face cream. This is an all-in-one face cream, and I actually saw this in one of Makeup by Mel's, or she's now Melrose on YouTube, but I'm sure you guys know her. I saw this in one of her videos and she said that she loved it, so I was really intrigued to try it because I don't know what it is, but whenever something talks about honey or olives, I'm always super into it because my family does have olive trees and honey, I guess farms or something in Greece. So in this cream, they have some really amazing ingredients such as bee venom, manuka honey, and shea butters. Not only is it incredibly moisturizing, according to the Wall Street Journal, which I mean is pretty reputable if you ask me, they say that bee venom is one of the most up and coming, if not one of the best anti-aging products on the market. And even though I'm not 20 yet, I know, big surprise for some people, I have noticed that my skin was looking a little bit dull and my pores were becoming more visible. And when I got it, I was really excited to see how it would turn out on my skin, and I am in love. I'm not gonna like beat around the bush with you guys. This is a high-end product. It is definitely a more expensive product, but personally for me, I feel like there are two things you should really spend your money on. You should spend money on good moisturizer, and I have to say that now I'm a believer in spending your money on a good foundation. But first and foremost, if you can only spend money on one thing, spend money on your skincare, because you can use anything after that and it will look good. But if you don't have a good base to begin with, it is all downhill from there. Because this cream has bee venom in it, it kind of provides you with like an instant lift and glow. When I applied, I definitely noticed my face look a little bit fuller, not fat, but look a little bit more plump, a little bit more glowy, more youthful, more healthy, and that's why I really love it. Sometimes I feel like with moisturizers you're just slapping it on your face, but when you apply this you definitely feel and tell a difference in your skin. The cream is made of all natural ingredients from New Zealand, including manuka honey and bee venom. Manuka honey bee venom is like the Rolls Royce of bee venom. So when you apply like a bee venom type of cream like this to your skin, it stimulates the cell regrowth in your skin, which encourages cell regeneration, which in turn makes your skin start to produce more collagen and elastin to your face. The manuka honey also helps to hydrate your skin, and since honey has antibacterial properties in it, I don't know about you, but whenever I'm sick, my yaya always sends us honey, and whenever I'm sick I'm drinking so much hot water tea and like our Greek honey because of its antibacterial properties. So if you have like red zones or blemishes, this is a really good cream for you. So I use this twice a day, morning and night. I just take a little bit, this stuff is gold so I'm not going to waste any, but I just take it, kind of rub it between my fingers, and then rub it in an upwards motion on my skin. I also just want to mention that this is 100% bee friendly. You don't have to worry about the little bees being harmed in the making of this cream. It is 100% bee friendly, so you don't have to worry about that. I'll leave a link to Benigma in the information bar down below if you want to do some more research or find more out about bee venom or manuka honey. It's definitely very educating, and I highly recommend this. The next skin related thing I want to talk about is kind of my newfound obsession with self-tanners. I was just feeling so pasty and so pale and almost translucent. I felt like a ghost. I didn't feel like myself. Like, you know when you're applying your makeup and you're doing the same things, but you look at pictures of you from months ago and you're just like, what was I doing then? And I was doing the same thing, but I just didn't have any glow to my skin, especially after being sick and dehydrated. I'd asked you guys a while ago what your favorite self-tanners were, and I got so many comments about the Victoria's Secret self-tanner. And my sister picked this up for me when she was in she was in Florida at Victoria's Secret, and this is the self-tanning tinted lotion. They do have one with a purple with a pink top, but that is not what I use. This is the self-tanning tinted lotion, and apparently the spray is better, so I'm waiting to get my hands on the spray, but for now I have the tanning lotion. I have to say that I like this lotion when you're really pale. When you're really pale, if you want a little bit of a glow, you will get good color using this. But for me, someone who's naturally a little bit more olive toned, I tend to not get so pale. To other people, but to me I am pale. I wanted something a little bit darker. So I'm waiting for the spray because apparently that makes you really dark. I do really like this, and I feel like it gives you, like when I used it, even though it didn't make me look like I'd spent a week in the Dominican Republic, it did give me back some color and glow to my skin. Foundation, and I've just been keeping up with this. I've been trying a bunch of different ones, so I am trying to find my favorite one. So let me know what your favorites are in the comments down below. Speaking of glow to your face, my favorite all-time foundation is the YSL Le Teint Touche Eclat. It is a super expensive foundation, but it is my favorite foundation ever. It makes you look so flawless. It's incredible. And my color is in BD50, so it's a really good match for me right now. I talked a lot about this in my year favorites video for 2014, so I'm not going to get too into it, but this is still a favorite. And as much as this pains me to say, I think this will be my go-to foundation for a while. That's something different I've been doing this month is cream contouring, and I don't know why I started doing this. I just got into it and then I kind of became obsessed with it. I don't do it every day because it is sometimes just like a step I don't need to take, but like today I did it. When I'm filming, I'll do it, but if I'm just going to the mall, I won't necessarily start cream contouring and everything, just because it does take a little bit longer, and honestly on a daily basis I don't need to have my face chiseled. The two products that I've been using to cream contour my face are the Maybelline Shine Free Foundation in the color 340. It is a dark color for me, and then the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealer in the color W123 Pale. So I've just been using these to kind of cream contour my face. I do find that it makes a difference versus when I just contour my face like with powders. I really do notice like a difference in the shape of my face, and it just makes my face look a little bit more put together, I guess. I have to say I really love the formulation of the Maybelline Fit Me thing. I'm not the biggest fan of the L'Oreal True Match, but it does the job, and I figure why not. These are actually my sisters that I've been using on a pretty regular basis, but cream contouring has been a favorite for me this month. Let me know if you want an in-depth tutorial. Another face favorite of the month is the MAC MSF Natural. If you've been watching me for a while, you would know that this was like my all-time favorite product for the longest time. I love the way it sets my foundation without being too heavy. I don't necessarily set my whole face. Like, I'll set my under eye concealer with like a banana powder or like my Stila powder. I still kind of do the whole bronzer technique, but just using this, and I've been really loving it. Honestly, I find that it minimizes your pores really well, and then especially with my YSL foundation, this is like the perfect add-on to it. So for lips this month, I've been getting so many questions about what lipstick I've been wearing in my Instagram post. I've had this lipstick for a while. It's by MAC and it's called Peach Stock, and I recently just fell in love with it. I find that it is the perfect color for me, especially layered with my Wet n Wild 302C Bare It All, the one I always talk about. That's what I'm wearing today. I've been more into like the matte look. I like more matte lips on me right now, not so much like glossy lipsticks. I like the more kind of like, it's not like matte like chalkboard, but just matte with not being like super glossy. And my last beauty favorite of the month, as I pull a hair off of it, is the R&B hair moisturizer by Lush, but it is super moisturizing. Honestly, it has become like my new go-to product for after my shower. I notice when I don't use this, it's a very thick cream, so this will last you a really long time. It makes your hair so soft and so shiny, and I've been having trouble lately wearing my hair 2 days. I've been finding my hair kind of getting knotted and nappy, but this has completely changed the game. If I use this in my hair, I have no problem doing second or even third day hair, so I highly recommend this. And I've been really into Lush lately because one of my good girlfriends, Tristan, she has become like the Lush spokesperson, I swear, but I have really loved this hair moisturizer. Since you guys always ask me to do some non-beauty, fashion, anything related favorites, I'm gonna do my non-beauty fashion related favorites right now. But when I was sick, I had lots of time to catch up on Netflix, and I started watching Sons of Anarchy. I really like the show. I'm on season 3 right now. I haven't really had time to watch it, but I really like the storyline. I'm such a sucker for a guy who looks tough on the outside, but is really sweet and gentle on the inside. Okay, maybe Jax isn't gentle, he shoots people a lot, but like he, you know, his family, his son, is his world. So I'm just like a sucker for like tough guys who are actually sweet. And I really like the storyline. I love Gemma. I think she's a badass. I know that later on things I might not love her so much, but right now, I mean, she really puts up with a lot. It's kind of like Breaking Bad in the sense that you are so into it, you can like binge watch it, but you don't walk away like lighthearted, like after you watch The Mindy Project. Okay, so my favorite song of the month is, drumroll please, Lay It On Me by Dylan Scott. He is an up-and-coming country artist, and I found his music like last year, and I just love his voice. It's so soulful and, I don't know, just genuine. Like, you can tell he truly loves singing, and he just released a song called Lay It On Me. It's a really fun song. I can't wait to blare it all summer. I'll leave his link down below you can tell him that I sent you. And I mean, he's not bad to look at, so that's a plus too. Another good song of his is Making This Boy Go Crazy, and he does some good covers. And then this is a new favorite this month. This is my restaurant favorite of the month. I mean, when I was younger, I really liked Chinese food, but now as I've gotten older, I just kind of feel like I can never eat Chinese food without feeling kind of sick after. So I kind of just like abandoned it. I never ate Chinese food. But then one day, my friend Tristan and I were talking. I was like, you know what? I really want to try P.F. Chang's because everyone on YouTube talks about P.F. Chang's. And so we went one day and I am obsessed. We got the banana spring rolls both times, and that is like my favorite dessert in the world. So love, 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 love P.F. Chang's. I know I'm so late to the ball game, but please let me know what your favorites are. Oh, and one last favorite of the month. I forgot to mention my favorite nail polish. This is Sweetheart by OPI. It is just a nice little Sweetheart virginal color. Like I could see so many people wearing this on their wedding day. I just really like it. It is kind of like in the same family as Fiji, but just not as opaque. So those were my favorites for the month of January. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your favorites are or what you think I should check out in the comments down below, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. And when she wouldn't get away, she'd like go upstairs. She would. I'd just be like, okay, you can play.